5 years. 5 years. And I'm thinking to myself, I do remember when I was thinking about doing this. I'm James Lott Jr. It's in between pages with James Lott Jr. My phone is going off right now. So I have it turned off, but it's still going off. Um, it has been a pleasure. I enjoy the show because every year I've expanded it and grown it. It was born out of, for those who don't know or have not listened to don't know, it started out as a place where I could focus on whatever writing books I want, any books I want. I was part of another place called Bookshop Online, and they were very limited on what they want and scope of what they wanted to feature on their network. So I'm a full believer of I'm gonna try and change things there, and it didn't really work. So I said, you know what, I'll do it myself. And that's something that I think is very important. Instead of blaming or hindering or sitting there screaming and hollering, you try to change something that doesn't work, and you have the capacity, start it yourself. Actually be what you want to see, right? So I decided I'll be able to focus on all kinds of books. I have different segments, different times of the year. I can feature my books that I have, books that I find, books that I enjoy, my favorite books. Also, I expanded to more than just books. As right now, there is a writer strike. And what's funny during this 5th anniversary, I'm seeing thinking about this writer strike. Um, it all begins on the page. The WGA, the Writers Guild of America, is on strike, fighting for more equal, more better pay in terms of residuals and stuff from the streaming services and networks. Also, better stuff for health benefits, things I believe in. I'd love to join the WGA one day. My things I like to do. So I'm standing in solidarity with them, and I'm not writing anything right now. As I put my quote unquote pen down, I don't do anything now. But that's one whole thing, and I'm with them. Good luck to them if it all works out. But it begins on a page, A on a page, and on a stage, right? The saying. Everything begins with writing a song, a poem, a TV show, a speech. I mean, it all starts with the written word and somebody to write it. So this show has expanded. I'm so proud of it over the last couple of years into something where it's about songwriters and actors who write and producers and musicians who put songs together, and spoken word artists from and authors from all backgrounds. I mean, seriously, we I've talked to passing surgeons and funk musicians and someone from Little House on the Prairie, was a big hit for me. My friends, Nicholas Holmberg and Flo Boyce, we featured my music on here in history. It has been, and I have over 65 books with more in the can. I have over 17 audio dramas with more coming. So I'm really into the in between the pages. And the last 5 months, I've been busy dealing with a family issue, but I'm starting to come back. And so more of what I was doing in the first place, all the different segments, like Black pages, queer pages, books I find, books on my nightstand, all these different segments will start coming back. It's coming back. I was just looking at a thing over just a second ago. But we're just getting started. My girl, just a little shout out to my girl, Kate Fairbanks, has a book called Sleepy Little Viewer, co-written with Michael William Mayhew, illustrated by Funda Yurgen. It's the book. It's good. I love showcasing my friends' books. I love showcasing my books, everybody's stuff, scripts, manuscripts, um, script writing. I'm actually doing Zoom classes on script writing and get your stuff published in ideas May 19th. If you have an idea, you're thinking, how can I turn it into something? Join us. Go to JLJ Media, go to James Lott Jr. The flyers are there. It's $20. Sign up and join us May 19th, 5 p.m. 6 Standard Time, and I will tell you how to do that. Also in June, I'm doing a whole thing on how to start with an idea. How do you start with an idea and get it going? Because we were talking about that too. Like people were like, "How do you start? How do you do this? How do you start?" Um, that's in July too. So I got all kinds of stuff with writing because people. I have friends who are doing audio dramas now and writing stuff together, getting it out there, getting books out there. It's exciting time. But I want to tell you, it's 5 years ago my fast, and there's so much more I want to do. and I'm working on a big website, showing my books. I have a whole plan happening that I'm working on right now. So just stay tuned. More to come, more to change, more to morph. And thanks for sticking with the show. Thanks to everybody who listens or watches it. We're on all streaming services. We're on YouTube at JLJ Media. Happy 5 year anniversary to me. And again, just another example of if you don't see it, be it, put it out there, see what happens. It may become a success. You never know. I will see you or talk to you next time.